Alright, now this right here, this ain't just a meme. This ain't hip-hop meets classical music. Nah, this is structural analysis. This chart explains why DJ Premier feels eternal. See, most people hear Premier and think boom-bap, golden era, hard drums. But what they're actually hearing is Baroque architecture translated into rhythm. Let me cook. Bach was one of the first composers to fully understand that music could behave like mathematics with emotion inside it. Not random emotion, organized emotion. That's the key. Now jump to Premier. Premier doesn't just make beats, he organizes sonic gravity. Every snare lands exactly where the psyche wants resolution. Every kick creates psychological footing. Every scratch functions like a second voice in a fugue. That's why Preem beats feel inevitable. You don't listen to a Premier beat, you enter it. Same thing with Bach. Now peep this section right here. Sample as motif. This is the Rosetta Stone. Bach takes a tiny melodic phrase, maybe 4 notes, and unfolds an entire universe from it through variation and counterpoint. Premier does the same thing with samples. 1 chop jazz stab, 1 soul fragment, 1 horn accent. Now suddenly, Nas is painting New York. Guru is giving wisdom. Big sounds cinematic. Jay-Z sounds imperial. That little sample becomes an entire reality system. That's not beat making, that's composition. Now this right here, scratches as counterpoint. This is where the average listener misses the genius. Premier scratches are not decoration, they're additional voices. In Bach's fugues, multiple melodic lines converse simultaneously. In Premier's records, the rapper talks, the sample talks, the drums talk, then the scratches respond. That's hip-hop counterpoint. This man basically translated fugue mechanics into MPC logic. And then we get to the deepest layer, rhythm as foundation. See, Bach believed divine order existed through harmonic structure. Premier believes groove is law. That pocket, that swing, that drum spacing, that's not accidental, that's cosmological precision. When Nas raps over Premier, his thoughts reorganize themselves around the groove. The beat imposes discipline. That's why Premier beats feel morally solid, like they got spinal cords. Now look at the bottom, built from small ideas. This is the hidden universal principle. True geniuses don't need infinity to create greatness. They take 1 rhythm, 1 motif, 1 phrase, 1 sample, and recursively expand it into worlds. That's Bach, that's Premier, that's fractal composition. And this right here, different mediums, same mastery. That is the entire point of the chart. Different centuries, different instruments, different cultures, but the same underlying intelligence. One used harpsichords, organs, choirs. The other used SP1200s, turntables, vinyl dust, and drum machines. But both were architects of order. Both understood discipline creates transcendence. And that is why DJ Premier feels timeless. Not because he sounds old school, because structurally, he built hip-hop like Bach built classical music.